Welcome everyone to the course registration instructions for the Abroad at AU program. We'll start with some things that you've already probably done, like selecting courses, but we want to be sure that you're doing it correctly. So first, be sure when you select courses and when you submitted a course request form that you should search through the schedule of classes. To do so, you'll probably put into Google American University's schedule of classes. However, you can also get there through our Abroad at AU portal. First, be sure that you're correctly selecting Spring 2017 for the semester. In addition to that, make sure that you're browsing subjects that are appropriate. So you'll want to be sure to check that you're searching undergraduate rather than graduate. So for SIS versus SISU. And also you'll want to see if there's any restricted subjects on our Abroad at AU website. Once you've clicked on the subject that you're interested in taking, make sure you note the date and time of the course. If there's no date and time of the course, it's quite possible that the course is not actually available to you and might be taught abroad. Also, be sure that you note both the section, the course name, AMST 140 in this case, and the section number 001. Meaning that once you're planning your schedule online, you'll be able to search for this exact class by entering the code AMST 140001. As I previously mentioned, you've probably already done this before because you probably received something that looks like this or something similar to it in an email format. It specifically said which courses you were already approved to take and which ones you were not. Please look over this form very carefully. We will not let you register for any courses that were not approved on this already. We audit registrations regularly, and if you actually registered for something that you're not supposed to be in, we will drop you from the course. So please keep an eye on this actual registration form. It's very important. If after looking through this form you've decided that you want more courses approved, or if for some reason it didn't happen during the application process itself, that's completely okay. In that case, you should either fill out our course clearance request form again, which again is in your Abroad at AU online application portal, or you can email abroadatau@american.edu with any additional course clearance requests. It may take us a few days to get to them, but we will get back to you with that information. Now, after you have all the courses that you know you'd like to register for, then you can go into your My AU portal. Once you've logged in with your registration credentials, you'll log into Academics. From there, you'll scroll down on the left-hand side and click Eagle Service Student Planning. Make sure you're clicking on the right-hand side here under the number 2 that says Go to Plan and Schedule. And verify your registration time here. These first 4 steps you can do today, even if it's not time for your registration yet. You can go ahead and put in all your courses ahead of time. You'll just not be registered for them until the actual date. So again, these first few steps you can do right now. Once you put in your courses, be sure that you're putting them in under the correct semester. So in this case, Spring 2017 regular term. Underneath that is your actual registration date. So if you notice right here, that is the date that you'll need to be looking for. It's specific time to you. So even if you have a friend doing our program, they may have a different time or even possibly a different date. You should be following your own registration time and date. This is the time when you'll want to choose the specific courses that you want on your course plan. You should enter them into the search function box up at the top right-hand corner. In this case, in the past, we would put in AMST 140001. And what will happen is you will get a schedule of classes with a number of different sections. Be sure that you are selecting the course schedule that you want. In this case, you'll want to select 001 and press the words Add Section to Schedule. After you've clicked that, a pop-up will appear where you get to choose whether or not the class is graded or for pass-fail. You should be registering for your classes as graded unless you've already discussed this with your academic advisor and Abroad at AU. Once you've selected your course grading option, press the button Add Section to Schedule. Any courses that you add at this point will be in yellow. Yellow means that they are planned. This does not mean you are registered for them. Again, yellow means planned, and you can see that over here where where the arrow is pointing, it will say planned in yellow. Plan all your courses that you plan to take abroad and put them on your schedule even before your registration date. You can do this, again, they'll all be in yellow. Then, on the day that you can register, you would go up to the button to the top right-hand side which says Register Now. At that point, any courses that you are able to get into will turn green. The green means you are officially registered for a course and you have taken one of the seats in the course. What happens, however, if you wanted to get into a course and it's still yellow after you've pressed the Register Now button? That's indicated here. That means that you are not registered for this class. This class, History 412, has a wait list on it. If you would like to be added to the wait list, you are not added automatically when you press the Register Now, and you will need to go over to the wait list for that specific class. You'll notice on the left it has a circle around the word wait list. You will need to press that button in order to be added to the wait list for the class. After that, the only way you're going to verify if you got onto that wait list is that button will change from wait list to drop wait list. If you no longer want to be on a wait list and you already are, you can always push the drop waitlist button and you'll be removed from the waitlist. You can also manage your waitlists through your MyAU portal by clicking Academics and scroll down and select Waitlisted Sections. A pop-up like this will appear where you actually see your waitlisted position. Please note the number here, as you can see, Jacob was waitlisted in this course and it said waitlisted 6. That does not mean he is actually number 6 on the waitlist. By checking this other location, you can actually see his waitlisted position is number 1. This is the final information that you should need to register for the Abroad at AU program for the upcoming semester. If you do have additional questions, please email us at abroadaau@american.edu and we'll get to your question as soon as possible. Thank you.